Hello, welcome to today's happiness practice, which is exploring possibilities. Yesterday, I worked on doing videos for the practices that are part of happiness, things like meditation and replay and in visualization. And it was kind of funny. I'm in the middle of the first meditation recording it, the big deep one, and all of a sudden jackhammers are going outside. So I guess it's a test of how well and how deep the meditation works. But as I was doing it and as I think about it, and part of maybe the resistance to doing this happiness book seems to be the feeling that it will go into happiness coaching, which is a reluctance I don't understand. I have thought that that's kind of what I wanted, um, to, be able to tell people about happiness, to show how it works for me, to open the door to this amazing lightness of being and this way of seeing things that gives me tingles. And I think it's amazing, and I think that it is my truth and it's awesome. But whenever I try, often when I try to express it to others, I lose that lightness, that joy of it, and feel bogged down in the steps. Um, and there is that balance between allowing things to flow and not forcing yourself, but stepping up to things that I'm avoiding. But as I finished, I did a great job yesterday and actually had to stop doing videos because my throat was tired, which is another thing I need to do is keep up my vocal exercises. I was thinking that it's not really what I want, what I'm connecting with, what I'm aligning with. It feels important, and I want to finish at least this rough draft, maybe even just to set things out so I know where they set up. But I don't know if it is the thing I'm giving to the world or if it's simply my self improvement book, my guidelines for me. And so the thing I've been wondering is, how do all these weave together? The happiness practice and the divination and the book writing and the blogging and the enjoying doing videos and enjoying being on stage and magic and bookkeeping. Did I already say that? And administrative assistance and making cards and writing poems and doing websites. And how does this all weave together? And I don't know. But the word possibilities keeps going through my mind. I enjoy being part of the creative process with myself and with others. I enjoy seeing all the different possibilities, all the options. I rarely have a difficulty thinking of another side, another point of view. And I'm wondering if somehow that will all meld together. And I know I don't have to define it, but a lot of practices, including the webinar I attended a while back, and a lot of visualization, and even in visualization, is about feeling what it's like when I am doing or being or existing in the place I want to be. But it begs the question, what do I want to be? Where do I want to be? And I can go off of feelings. I know how I want to feel doing whatever work I'm doing. And that includes feeling successful. That includes being able to just pay the bills without a thought and go out to dinner when I want and run off to Wales. What it also includes taking my work with me so that I can do it from wherever I am. And it also includes being able to connect with friends. And it also includes having not only the time, but the experience of giving gifts the way I want to. And so it includes all these feelings, but it doesn't necessarily include an action. So today is about possibilities. What different possibilities do I see? What different possibilities do I have? And how does each one feel? Which feels lighter, not what I think I should be doing, not even what is the logical next step from all the stuff that I have been doing, but what feels light, what connects me to the joy, I guess. It's going to be an interesting exploration. Especially because today I woke up and not only was the toilet clogged, but it was backing up into the tub and doing so in other units in the complex. So I've actually been dealing with those possibilities this morning, figuring out how to clean things and what could I do versus what do I need to call in experts for, which is probably a metaphor in there somewhere. And bathrooms are often about emotions as well. When we feel like everything's bottled up versus being released. So, yay that we're releasing things or what needs to be faced head on um, and cleared out. So, the fact that I am working, um, looking at the possibilities and not still recovering from having to deal with something that's uncomfortable for me. It's a yay. Good for me that I am moving on and having done what I could and having done some self-care. Now I get to do further self-care in going back to living and exploring the possibilities, which it turns out I actually have on my wall of different bits. I have what is philosophy, what is practice, and how do I create the world. And one of my little post-its on how to create my world is what are the signs and what are the possibilities. So we're going to see how that manifests, what form that takes today. I hope you are having a great day and that by the end of it, all of our clogs are removed.